Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jasmine and finally we are doing this. I've been procrastinating and putting this off for years. So thank you for checking in with me. And today in this tutorial, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you exactly what I do to style my hair every day, to get myself ready for work, and how I made my natural hair journey like part of my lifestyle and something I can actually do and not going back to perming my hair. So this is what I do. So I just recently washed my hair and I conditioned it. I did a deep condition. And okay, here we go. Don't look at my nails. They're not done at the moment. Okay. So I'm gonna start off with one section. Okay, and I have my clips in, and I'll also leave everything that I use down in the description box. And also, I just have to say this, I don't know where to look. I'm always looking here on my phone, so I'm gonna try to look at you, but here we go, whatever. It'll improve with time, love, with time, okay? And I'm also gonna try not to flash you with my silky little robe here. So let me tighten up, excuse me. Oh, I'm so nervous. Okay. So the first thing that I do is make sure that after my hair is nice and clean and deep conditioned, I have my spray bottle here, and I will just mist my hair with my spray bottle because you do want the hair to be really, really wet. Okay, so I would recommend keeping a towel handy and just putting that around yourself because I do not like the feeling of being wet. I'm gonna leave that right there. Moving on. So the next thing that I do is I have my Denman brush here, and I kind of just take my time going from the ends. Okay. And I just detangle the portion that I have. And my hair is in 4 right now. So it's just in 4 sections, and then I took one of the sections and I separated it into 2 because you don't want to have too much hair to work with at one time, at least for me, because my hair is really thick. So the first product that I'm going to use today is the Mielle. Can you see that? Leave-in conditioner. This is moisturizing curl primer and detangler for thick, curly type 4 hair. And just so that we can just get into this right now, I'm not sure what kind of hair I have. I don't know if this is 4C. I don't know if this is 4A. I don't know what this is. But I know that my hair soaks up any product that I use. I would say it's a 4B. I do watch Chizzy Juro, who I love. So she has some videos up that basically tells you if you're 4C or not. I don't know what this is. So whatever, we'll find out with time. So I'm gonna say 4B, 4C. So the first thing that I do is I take a good amount of this now that my hair is nice and damp, and I go through my hair, and as you can see, I'm kind of like just using my fingers to separate, and you should feel when your hair is saturated. So I don't want to put too much product, but I would say about 2 pumps to start. Making sure that you get the roots of your hair is really important, because for me, you know, my ends, I have a tendency to pile the product on my ends, and then my roots are dry and looking bushy and thick. So I use about 2 pumps. So I'll show you, it's like that. I'm taking that and I'm going from the roots now all the way to the end. And just making sure that I get through it. And you'll feel when your hair has enough leave-in conditioner. At least I can feel it. I can feel when it's kind of like not so dry anymore. So that's what we're going for. All right, so there, and you can kind of see it's a little bit more defined. And then to make sure, what I'm gonna do, I tied this rope so tight I could barely breathe. So if I'm huffing and puffing, that is why this thing is tight. But I don't want to show a boob. So here we go. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So we're gonna use the Denman brush to work through it. Okay, and never mind my little edges down there that are a little bit shorter than everything else. They're in process as well. Okay, everything is just in bloom. Everything is just coming together. That's what whatever. Okay, so the next product that we're going to use is going to be the mint almond oil, also by Mielle. So I'm trying to stick with the same product line. In the past, I would like mix my products, and I found that I used to just get like white flakes we'll get into that later, so whatever. So this does a nice job of coating and conditioning the hair, and also make sure that you don't get those white flakes. So I put a good amount, as you can see. And I also take that, and for me, I consider this to be like the primer. So it's like I'm priming my hair before I put my styling product in. Okay. This is, and the reason why I don't really consider this a wash and go, I would say a wash, get ready to go. Okay, because in the morning I'm gonna have to do a little bit more work. So now that I've put that in there, what I'm gonna do is use the Pomegranate Honey Coil Sculpting Custard, and this is for deep definition. I am somebody who really likes my curls. Ooh, excuse you. Who really likes my curls defined. Ooh, let's get that light back on. So I'm gonna use a lot of that. Okay, and I'm just gonna dip out for 1 minute because my light is like, okay. And we're back. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and put this in. So we're going in with our, if I can get it together, our Mielle. I have about that much there. So with this, you know, I wanna make sure, where did this come from? I wanna make sure that I coat it just so you can kind of see. So you can really tell what part of the hair is nicely hydrated and which part of the hair still is lacking, needing some work. And I know I'm kind of rough with my hair, but this is what I do. So I consider this like the first initial pass, I guess you could say, to kind of get it to lay down. And I'm just making sure I get those roots there. You really want your hair to be wet. It's not even as wet as it should be, but this is how I like it. I don't like my hair dripping when I'm styling it. It just bothers me. So I just can't. I can use a spray bottle, and that's the best I can do. Okay, so you can definitely see the definition that we're getting here. And I mean, to each his own. Some people don't like their hair to be super defined, but for me, I like it. I like them curls slick, okay? I want them joints popping. Anyways, so here we go. Really taking my time, working through the sections, using my fingers. And I'm back. Alright, so in the morning I will get up, I will take the braids out or the twist out. Sorry, I just lost my light. I will take the twist out and I will show you how I style it for work in the morning, and that's gonna be what it is for the week. Okay, so I will see you back. Good night. Hello my loves, and we are back. So now we're gonna go ahead and take our twists out and start the styling process. And here we go. So I'm using a little bit of water. I'm just gonna spray it. As you can see, there are a bunch of white flakes. That's cool, don't stress, it's gonna be okay. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go in with the mint almond oil. I'm gonna pour a good amount in our hands, and I kind of just go through all the twists with my hands, just like that. Just kind of getting it ready. Never mind how beautiful it looks. And clearly, I mean, I know it's clean. We just washed it. All right, so now we're gonna go in with the Mielle Pomegranate Coil Sculpting Custard, which I'll leave in the description box if I can get it open. And I'm gonna tell you now, I use a lot of product on my hair because I have very thick hair. So I don't have time to be playing all these games. So I'm gonna get the rest out of the way, like so I can concentrate on this one area. So I'm just doing that. And I'm taking about this much to start. And I put that section in two just so I could use my fingers and just work the product through. Okay. And just making sure I really get it all over my hair. Especially on the ends. Nails are making it a little hard for me to do what I need to do with separating it with my fingers. So you want to use your fingers and separate the hair. You want to really make sure that you're getting the root area because that's where I need the most hydration. And I'm just coating the hair like that. And you can see the definition that I'm getting, okay? I always wash my hands to make sure that I don't have anything, any other like lotion or product on it, because that will create a white cast in your hair. So you want to kind of just try to get all that off. I'm gonna go in with another section now, doing the same thing, taking a lot of the pomegranate coil custard, working it through my hair. Like so, getting that definition that I want. I can tell you what kind of crazy week I've had. But a good hair day always helps, no matter what you're going through. Well, for me, I feel like if I look good, I feel better. So even if my world is burning down, I don't want to look like I'm doing bad. And it's not about other people. It's literally just, I feel better when I look better. But you know, I don't know where I'm going on this tangent. I got a lot going on right now. So let's just stick to the hair. So working through it. Take your time. I'm actually a little bit in a rush, so I have to kind of hurry up, but you want to take your time with this. I feel like the more you take your time with it, the better it looks. But you could see the definition here. And don't worry about the white cast around the roots. That'll go away, but just make sure you get your roots, because you don't want the definition to be really good around the ends and then your hair is puffy. So I'm just going in those sections. Starting to love your texture as you're going through this process and starting to be like, oh my God, I didn't know my hair could do this. I love that. I want that for you. I remember those moments when it happened for me. I want those moments for you. Anyways, I'm so corny, but I'm serious. Like, self-love is super important. Okay, moving on. I can get it open. So we are almost done. Whew. I'll be right back. So this is what it's gonna be looking like. You can feel free to put some baby hair if you like. Do whatever you want. And this is what it looks like, okay? So I'll take some more pictures later once it dries and let you know what we got. Thank you for checking in with me again. Mwah. Okay, so this is the final look. All right, and that's what you're gonna get. And once again, thank you for checking in with me and checking out my channel. And I'll post some more content as soon as I have it. Later.